So in my last video, which was this video, I talked about all of the Booker Prize books that I found secondhand over the last 12 months. I think there were 31 or 32 of them, and I asked you to vote on them to give me 6 books for Shortlist to do a secondhand Booker Prize shortlist called the Candies. So this type of thing has been going on all week, where I have been tallying up your votes for the Candies 2025. And I actually got so many votes that I can give you a 6-book shortlist to read along with me if you'd like. I'm going to try and get to the shortlist. But for you overachievers out there, I've even got enough to do a 13-book long list if you wanted to join in. Now, the votes, the most voted for books got 6 points each, and these went immediately onto the shortlist. There were 3 books that got 6 votes each. We have Iris Murdoch's The Sea, The Brick that is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrel by Susanna Clarke. And we also have Anita Bruckner's Hotel de Lac. So these were the 3 most popular voted books. So they were the only books with 6 votes each. So those are the first 3 books in the Candies shortlist. The next most voted for category were books with 4 points each. In that category we had Hilary Mantel's Wolf Hall. We had Ian McEwan's Atonement made it into that list. Anne Martell's Life of Pi. And the other book that made it into the 4 points each was David Mitchell's Cloud Atlas. So again, we've got some chunky books. I think Cloud Atlas is also considered quite a challenging book to read. So there's 4 books there, but we only need 3 of them. So I put the names in a hat and I pulled out the names. So the final 3 books to join the other 3 on the shortlist, Cloud Atlas came out. So if you fancy a challenging read before the end of the year, we've got Cloud Atlas. Ian McEwan's Atonement came out for the hat, so that's also on the shortlist. And drum roll, the last of the shortlist, Life of Pi by Jan Martel. So just to recap our shortlist again, we've got The Life of Pi by Jan Martel, Ian McEwan's Atonement, David Mitchell's Cloud Atlas, Anita Bruckner's Hotel de Lac, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrel by Susanna Clarke, and Iris Murdoch, The Sea. Now if you want to read along with me, my reading order this month, I want to try and read The Sea. I also want to read The Life of Pi, and I might attempt to get to Hotel de Lac as well. Next month in September, I'm going to focus on Cloud Atlas. For spooky season, when October hits, I'm going to concentrate on Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrel. And in the first 10 days of November, I'm going to finish off with Atonement. And then the winner out of those 6 will be announced on November the 10th. So I'm going to do my own winner out of those 6, but I'll also open up the vote for you guys who are reading along, and we can have a people's vote as well for those 6. So we need another 7 books if we're going to throw a long list in. I know that I'm not going to get to these 7 books, but now we go to books that got 3 votes each, and these immediately go into the 7-book long list, extra books for the long list, because we only got 3 of these. So we got Kazuo Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go is in there. We got another chunkster. We got The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton is in there as well, and The Gathering by Anne Enright, that made it in. So those are the first 4 books to add on for the long list if you wanted to go for a long list. So we need another 3 books. So we need to go to the books now that got 2 points each. Those books being The Handmaid's Tale, 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. The Pip also got 2 points. The Narrow Road to the Deep North got 2 points as well. The Night Watch by Sarah Waters got 2 points as well. Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood got 2 points. And Small Things Like These also got 2 points. So out of these 7 books, we need 3 to add to the long list. So I put all the names onto paper. We're going to fold them up. So I'm going to give this a shake now. So the first book is, we have 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. So that is the Elif Shafak book. So that goes onto a long list. Okay. What have we got? We've got Handmaid's Tale, which would be a reread for me. So that's going on the long list. And then the last book to join the 13 books of the long list is, what have we got here? We've got Blind Assassin. There it is, by Margaret Atwood. So unfortunately these 4 didn't make it onto this year's long list. So let's recap. Anne Enright's The Gathering, Eleanor Catton's The Luminaries, Elif Shafak's 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world, Kazuo Ishiguro Never Let Me Go, Hilary Mantel's Wolf Hall, Margaret Atwood The Blind Assassin, and Margaret Atwood again The Handmaid's Tale. So those are books that are remaining on the long list. The books that went forward to the short list: Ian McEwan's Atonement, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrel, David Mitchell's Cloud Atlas, Hotel de Lac, The Life of Pi, and Iris Murdoch, The Sea, The Sea. Oh, how exciting. So now I've got some serious reading to get going on. And the thing that I really like about doing this at the end of the year is because I've been doing my Victorian reading. My bias all year has been very, very much like classics and Victorian literature, which I have loved and loved and loved. But this will kind of rebalance it back up. I think that's good sometimes, to get a chance to rebalance it back up. So like I say, this month I'm starting with The Sea, The Sea. I'm also going to read The Life of Pi. We're in Uncanny August. So the Liminal and Journeys, both of those are either set on like a shoreline, a liminal space, or it's got the aspect of a journey. I'm then going to move on to Hotel de Lac. Just looks a bit more summery. September, I'm going to throw myself into what I think might be a more complicated read, Cloud Atlas. When spooky season hits in October, I'm going to have Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrel, which was actually on my October list of books anyway, because Ben's prompt over at Ben Reads Good is Ugtober, an ugly cover, and my prompt is a book with an animal on the cover. So I'd kind of earmarked this to cover both prompts, which is really good. And then for the start of November, because we've only got till November the 10th to read these, Ian McEwan's Atonement for the first few days of November. So let me know if you're going to be joining in with any of those, and if you are, then keep me updated in the comments of your progress and what you think. That is the order that I will be reading them in. So if you want to join in, please feel free in any way, even if it's not with these 6 books, even if it's with some Booker Prize secondhand books you've already got on your shelves. You can throw your own The Candies party. So whatever you've got, join in with. But if you want to read along with me, these are the 6 books. I will be hopefully doing videos. If I go quiet on my channel for the next few weeks, it's because my kids are off for summer holiday. So I'm very busy with some holiday stuff. So if my channel goes a bit quiet over the next few weeks, that's why. But I will be busy reading as well behind the scenes. And I do have a few videos pre-filmed as well. So thanks for all voting on the Candies. It was so exciting seeing the votes come in, and happy reading.